Turner's Travels, courtesy of Interrail, arrives at Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia. Used to be Czechoslovakia, but there was a division in the country about 20 years ago. We've done Czech Republic, and I would say, pun master general speaking, go and check that out, because Prague is more fairy tale and impressive than Slovakia. The capital here, Bratislava, is not quite up to the standard of Prague, but it is still worth a visit, because this tower, the UFO Tower on the south bank of the Danube, at 95 meters high, gives a fantastic panoramic view of a mixed environment. If we turn the camera way to the left, you'll see the wind farm out on the southwest side of the city outskirts. There's the extent of urbanisation abruptly finishing. There's the wind farm, and we're going to pan across the forest, the carbon sink, the beautiful clean environment, and we're going to include the Danube. Now this brings me on to two factors in geography here. This is a major river in Europe, and there are three capital cities that are perched on its bank. Vienna, Austria, Bratislava here in Slovakia, and where I'm going next is Budapest in Hungary, which is downriver from here. There are other countries that have capitals sharing a river, such as Khartoum in Sudan, where I've been, and Cairo, north further up the River Nile. What also interests me, when you look at a map of Slovakia, you see that the capital is on the western extremity of the country. Ideally, you would think a country being circular or rectangular in size, the capital city would be bang in the middle, as Birmingham could be the capital of England, because it would be equal access, equal distance to reach from all corners of the country. But we've got London perched in the southeast, we've got Washington on the far east of the United States of America, and here we've got a capital city right on the western side. And in this vista, you've got the carbon sink of the forest, the River Danube, and surprisingly enough, you've got the scar of the Quarry right beneath the castle. There it is. And on the right, we've got the suspension bridge. No, I've got it wrong. It's not a suspension bridge. Well, it could be. There are cables. It's an unusual structure of a bridge. You've got the tourist boats down there on the right, and you can see the evidence of tourism is St. Martin's Cathedral, that church, strangely enough, perched right on the right-hand side of the main road. And going right across the city there, you've got the towers of St. Michael's Gate and the church, and there's a beautiful city square with fountains. It's truly a lovely city to walk around. It's well worth the visit. And to the left of the bridge, you've got the castle, and left of the castle, you've got the Parliament building. Fortunately, there's not very many people on this UFO tower. It's called UFO because the tower of the bridge is like a flying saucer, and this is looking down the River Danube towards Budapest, downriver, and you've got these cruise ships. You can cruise from here to Vienna in Austria. and we're zooming in on the old town. From the cathedral right into the town hall and the market square. Europe is very cozy to visit. There's a lot of medieval structures existing in the capital cities, and it's well worth visiting. I'm used to visiting many developing countries with old cultures, but I would say to complete the task of seeing as much of the world as possible, Europe has to be included. I really hope you'll come to Europe and visit gorgeous places that have been included on this Interrail Turner's Travels through Europe on this 4-week journey.